Right, good afternoon, everyone. It's me again. I'm not going to present, okay? I'm co-chair of this conference along with the next speaker, Mr. Andy Boon. Andy Boon is going to speak on teacher development. It's a long-standing interest of his. He is presently working at Toyo Gakuen and a PhD candidate. I don't know if he wanted me to mention that, but he is. And I'll throw it over to Andy.
Okay, thank you very much. I hope you had a nice lunch. Yeah? It was okay? Did you try the vending machine? Chicken and chips? I didn't. I'm going to do that later. Okay, today's presentation is called Bringing Down the Wall, the IMCD experience. IMCD stands for Instant Messenger Cooperative Development. Bringing down the wall. What does it mean? Anyone like to guess? The wall between teachers. One wall is the wall between teachers. There's not much of a wall between us today, but in our institutions, we walk down the corridor, we go into the classroom, we close the door. In 1975, Dan Lorty, in his book School Teacher, labeled the teaching profession the egg carton profession. 1975. And it still happens today. There is still a wall. There is another wall. The wall between what is actually going on in our classrooms and ourselves, our conscious awareness. Habitual actions that we do may go unnoticed. Spontaneous actions resulting from things we have to do in the heat of the moment in the class may be forgotten by the end of it. So, we need time to reflect. We need time. It's not working. We need time to talk. It's good to talk. By talking, we can bring what is hidden to the surface. At the moment, I'm doing a JALT research project into teacher isolation and IMCD. I've sent a questionnaire and I've got 30 responses so far. This was my first question. What current procedures do you use to work on your professional development? It's good to talk. Please have a chat with the person next to you. Introduce yourself. Ask this question. You have 2 minutes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Can I bring you back? What current procedures do you use to work on your professional development? Talking. Come here. Presentations. Publications. Talking to my friend. Reading. Workshops. Read academic journals. Keep a journal. Good idea. Use the internet. Search. Further study. Observing colleagues. Reflect on yourself. We're beginning to bring down that wall. Fantastic. The top answers of my questionnaire. Attending workshops, seminars and conferences. Well done, you are here today. Reading and researching. Undertaking postgraduate study, if you are crazy enough. Being a member of a professional organization. In other words, join JALT. And that's it. No. Talking to my colleagues and peers or my friends. Someone said their wife, talking to their wife. Taking part in online discussions. Observing my colleagues. Only 2 people said self-evaluating my teaching, reflecting. Only 2 people. Everyone said workshops. Is there anybody out there? Good God, there's 100 people. Usually, there's nobody. My next question, have you ever felt isolated as a teacher? Please talk to somebody different. Okay, can I bring you back again? Have you ever felt isolated as a teacher? No, yes, maybe. Okay, there are two answers. Guess what they are? Yes and no. Let's check. Yes, I have very little contact with my colleagues. No, it's always possible to make contact with other teachers. Yes, I'm a part-time teacher, so it's difficult to meet with other full-time and part-time teachers. No, I have always been fortunate to have supportive colleagues around me. Yes, most of my day is spent in a classroom facing students, and most of my time with colleagues is spent casual chatting. If it's me, it's about soccer, which doesn't have much to do with professional development. These were the answers from my questionnaire. There was a 50-50 split of yes and no. The determining factor seems to be the opportunity to talk to other people. If you have that opportunity, you don't feel isolated. If you don't, you do. Does that make sense? So, it's good to talk. In a group of 4, I would like one teacher to think about a critical incident that happened to you in one of your classes last week. Maybe a student was speaking Japanese. Maybe a student was asleep on the table. Your choice, whatever your critical incident may be. I'd like one teacher to talk to 3 in their group about their critical incident. I'm only going to give you 5 minutes, so you have to think very quickly. Let's go. Okay, can I stop you there? Great. You were bringing down the wall. You were talking to each other. A very, very powerful tool for reflection is talking. But what is more powerful? Drinking? Listening. Who said listening? Thank you. I'll pay you later. I bet.